Yo, what is up? Today I wanted to make a sample Drake Bryson Tiller type cookup. Here's the plan. We're gonna make a custom vocal, treat that like this sample. I'll show you all the sauce that I do to make it feel vintage, all that good stuff. And then we'll build up some emotional ambience and textures perfect for that smooth R&B vibe. Plan is for this beat to be perfect for an artist to jump on and just instantly start writing melodies. So yeah, let's keep it simple, but make it really vibey. Let's get started. Starting out with the keys, I got this nice progression. It's a 4-6-4-3-2, and the 4-3-2 is kind of a passing walk down. Once I got that progression in, I switched the patch from this regular contact piano I use to the double fill grand from Keyscape. It's a bit softer and feels a bit more real. Cool. Got that locked in. Now it's time to start cooking some vocals. The plan for this is I want it to feel like it's been recorded on tape and feel really vintage. So my favorite way to start to lean into this effect is to record on very speed and I slow the tape way down. It allows me to get really cool textures and tones once you speed it back up. If you want to see a video that shows my entire vocal process on how I get these cool sampled vocals, it's up there in the corner and it goes through the entire thing. While recording, I was focusing on two main points. The first one being I wanted to control the vibrato as much as I could, make it really intentional. And the second one being I wanted to be really clear in the words that I was saying so it feels like an actual vocal was sung.
Baby, we ain't got maybes. I'm waiting for hours for you at dinner time. 'Cause ain't no maybes. You saved it waiting till we were bound up.
I really love the sound of vibrato from very speed when it gets sped back up. It just is like a little bit unnatural, a little bit wacky, but makes it feel like a really unique flavor.
Baby, we ain't got maybes. I'm waiting for hours for you.
One thing that I started doing was stacking my vocal with the sampled vocal. Since it was on very speed, it's got a different timbre and a different tone. And then I stack it with my voice. They mesh well together because it's still my voice, but it also gives this separation that allows them to sound like two different people singing it. It's really cool.
Waiting for hours for you at dinner time. 'Cause ain't no maybe. You saved your waiting till we were bound up.
So I'm kind of just catching random words and harmonizing them. And then double that harmony.
Baby, we ain't got maybes.
I'm adding another harmony.
Ain't no maybes. You saved your waiting.
Catching the end of the phrase with a harmony as well. Another one. And yep, you guessed it, another one. I think at this point you get it. I've stacked it a ton of times, layers on layers. So now I've got the main vocal and I've got a bunch of doubles and harmonies going on. I wanted to add some counterpoint, so I've added these oohs in.
Baby, we ain't got maybes. I'm waiting for hours for you at dinner time.
The plan here is for it to play off of that main vocal. It's gonna be pretty simple and pretty subtle, but hopefully it sounds pretty cool. Stacking the oohs with a harmony up and a harmony down so that it's super wide.
Baby, we ain't got maybes. I'm waiting for hours for you at dinner time. Hours for you at dinner time. Baby, hours for you at dinner time.
I had an idea for another part at the end, so I'm gonna do that as well with the exact same processing. And that sounds like this.
You're waiting.
And altogether the vocals are here right now.
Got maybes. I'm waiting for hours for you at dinner time.
From there, I went back and replayed the keys in. I just wanted it to feel a little bit more lively and just put a little bit more sauce on the keys.
Baby, we ain't got maybes. I'm waiting for hours for you at dinner time. 'Cause ain't no maybes. You saved your waiting till we were bound up in love for all these.
The main focus is going to be flourishes and kind of arpeggiating the chords. It just makes it feel really live because it is. I'm then going to play in all the chords really simply, bouncing that in place and then reversing it so that it has a bunch of cool swell-ins.
Baby, we ain't got maybes. I'm waiting for hours for you at dinner time. Baby, we ain't got maybes.
For B section, I thought it'd be cool to take that sampled vocal, pitch it up and pitch it down and have them kind of singing with each other. Pitching up sounds like this. Pitching down sounds like this. I also wanted to add this E-piano. E-pianos are so good for smooth R&B. For bass, I landed on this kind of growly Moog bass. Sounds great. At this point, things were starting to feel a little bit stale. So I thought it'd be fun to speed it up by 2 semitones with very speed, and it kind of brought some new life to it. This is a great trick I use once in a while to kind of keep things fresh and make things feel brand new. This is a great thing I use in sessions because artists will perk up whether it feels faster or slower, and it kind of gives it a different timbre. It might feel a little more vibey, or might feel a little bit more energy, which is exactly what the track was needing. So I sped it up by 2 semitones, and the drum pocket was so much better. Let's start with the kick. Grab this rim shot for the snare. Open hat. Hi-hat. And then out of this ambient pad. For percussion, I added these verbed out hits, and I'm just placing them in kind of different spots to create atmosphere. Wind chimes, I love this sample, so I thought I'd throw it in. When the drums came in, I thought it'd be cool to have a different vocal. It just gives more texture and more contrast. So I dropped this guy in and it sounds like this.
Don't let me love you. Don't let me love you. Don't let me love. Oh.
I'm using the exact same system. Very speed, slow it down, you get the works. And here's that sped up. .808. Adding in a couple electric guitar chords, really simple. Then I wanted to add some strings into the down sections. And so I grabbed this cello and I kind of played a few different parts in, and that sounds like this. The vocals on this session, 2 things that I noticed were really cool. First one being Scanner Vibrato, which is a stock plugin from Logic. It just gave it this watery, hazy feel. It had a really cool texture and was perfect for that pitched up and pitched down part. The second thing was using Pancake, which is an auto panner that moves it from left to right. I did it about 2 bars to 4 bars. It was moving from left to right. And that was the perfect speed to have it kind of bouncing around and just created a lot of width in this beat. All right, and that's the cook up. Hope your holidays have been sweet. If you enjoy content just like this, please consider hitting that subscribe button And if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. I've got the loop and the beat available on my Patreon. And with that, let's check out the final mix.
Okay, Max.